So today I'm going to make a short presentation about our project, Sa-Punë. At first, I will start with the meaning of this word in Albanian. So in Albanian, Sa-Punë means a lot of work. So in a way, we get to understand that the women in this project had to work hard in order to make handmade products, beautiful ones, that such as cotton bags, lavender bags, organic soaps, and filigree cards. Maybe Elizabeth, you can show now the picture with the product, so you can see. In the first one, we have the organic soaps are made by the women. In the second one, there is lavender bags. In the third one, filigree cards, and in the last one, tote bags or cotton bags. After this, I will explain why these products are important. But at first, I will tell how this idea surfaced, to help the women and the children. Since we saw that many children were begging in the streets and to get money for food, and undoubtedly this leads to a lower rate of enrollment of children from the community of Roma, Ashkali, and Egyptian into school. So we wanted to do something to help the women, to help their kids in a way, in order for them to be educated. So at first, we trained the women to produce the products. Here we can see Hatime. Hatime is one of the women that we started to work at first with. She, together with 4 other women, were trained to produce soaps. Since soaps are easy to make and the women was not needed to have education in order to make soaps. Right now, we have 3 centers in 3 different parts of Kosovo that people from community live. We have a center in Pushkosova where the women are trained, as I mentioned, to produce organic soaps. And the importance of these soaps is that they can be used instead of chemical-based ones. The other group of the women are in Serbobran, and these women are trained to sewing tote bags. And also the importance for tote bags is that they can be used instead of plastic bags. And the last group of the women is in Janiva. They are working with making lavender bags. These bags are these bags also upcycle the fabric left from different materials. Otherwise, it would be thrown away. So in Janiva, also the women are lately making filigree cards. Maybe Elizabeth can show some of the photos.
Sorry, the photos. I thought you meant the cards.
Okay. Many children are going to school because that their moms are working in our project. So women also have found a new identity through an expansion of their social environment. Through work, they have been brought into contact with people from beyond their community. Okay, so as every business, we have faced many challenges, and some of them are discrimination towards the communities that we work with. Also, lack of legislation, financial support, lack of awareness on recycled or upcycled environmentally friendly products. But we hope that we can work and make them better. So we can see that 26 children are successfully saved from a life on street for now, and they are engaged in school. And yes, as I mentioned, and also we have enjoyed wonderful support from both customers and the funders alike, which I would like to thank everyone for their help. but we also have a number of initiatives that we would like to develop in the future, including making new product lines and approaches to bulk orders, which would secure for our project sustainability and enable us to work with more women, and in that case, more children would be enrolled to school. Okay, thank you a lot for your attention.
Thank you so much, Fiola. Does anybody have any questions for Fiola before we go to have some lunch? Yes.
In Kosovo, what products sell best?
Did you hear the question, Fiola?
No, it didn't.
What products sell best in Kosovo? Of our products?
Tote bags recently are the most sold.
And what's great about the tote bags, and what we're trying to find ways to do for the other products, is that the tote bags we can get bulk orders, so that we will get, maybe we had an order for 1,000 with the logo of the electricity company on it that was given to all of their employees for New Year with the present inside it. Or when the British Embassy had their big annual Queen's birthday party celebration, they printed the Union Jack and a slogan about it, and again everyone got a kind of gift bag, and that was 600, an order of 600. So it might only be one order, but it's for a lot. Whereas with the soaps, we never get an order well, actually that's not true. The British Embassy asked for a soap in each bag this time, but that was the largest order we've ever had. It's unusual for people to want a whole order of 600, and the lavender bags the same. But what we're trying to do is to make, for example, lavender bags. If they're used from upcycled material, then it's difficult to print on them because the materials are patterned. But if we can get white material, then we can print a logo on there. So we've been experimenting with getting some ready as prototypes to take to hotels with a like boutique hotel logo that could then be left on the pillow or sold as a souvenir. And they're quite popular with people as souvenirs because they're great to shove in your rucksack because they smell nice on your way home, and they're obviously light and portable. And in the same way with soaps, we had hoped, I'm almost given up hope, that we could get some hotels to get repeat orders like that. So, and with the cards, we've had a bit of interest from wedding organisers, to use the cards for invitations. And we also did that, in fact, one of the pictures, this picture of the lavender bags, here. Those lavender bags has got this very beautiful design, sort of that combines some yoga and Indian images in it. It was for friends of ours who got married last year, and that was their sort of logo on their invitations, that it combines their initials, and she's a yoga teacher and whatever. And so our wedding present to them was to give them a bag for each of their guests with their wedding logo on it. So, I'm hoping that we could get people to think like that for events or whatever, so that we could then get some bulk buys, even if it's only 50 or 100 or whatever, because otherwise we're selling, Fiola yesterday spent all day at a craft fair, and you sold like a few tote bags. Is that right, Fiola?
Yeah.
And so, we can kind of stand there and sell like one soap, and someone comes to our office and buys 3 lavender bags, but that's not really a sustainable way to be selling stuff without those bulk orders. Well, thank you for all of your efforts for bulk orders. Yes, Ben.
Are the bags still being made in Server brand and the soap still in Kosovo? Is there a bit of overlap between?
No, it is the bags are made in Server brand, the soaps in Fushkasov, but we're hoping to branch out, Fiola was mentioning new products, into candles in Fushkasov, because that would use the same moulds, which would mean that we don't have to buy more equipment. And it could be, again, upcycling. When you have old candles left over and the wick's gone, but there's still plenty of wax. So there's an easy way, apparently, to grate that and then heat it and make new candles from it. So that's something that we're looking for some funding for. In fact, I might talk to you, Sarah, because I would really like to, get a new product like that the women in Fushkasov could then have 2 products, like the women in Yanyevo do, because they have the lavender bags and the filigree cards. So, and then we've got a small group. Have we got some on sale, Rob, of the little night light holders?
Yes, just do.
So made by women in Ferizai, which was a new group we started, who, it's quite difficult to see them, but you'll see if you have a look, made from old Coke cans and drinks cans, sort of plaited and made into little nightlight holders. Or someone else said they were trinket trays, apparently. Whatever, however you want to brand them. They're very cool. All right, maybe we should have some lunch now and let Fiola go. Thank you so much, Fiola, after your day of standing in the square yesterday to come in again today. It's really appreciated.
Thank you.